Every age has its impossible ideas. Flying across oceans, speaking through empty air, walking on the moon. At first, they sound like fantasy. Then slowly, almost invisibly, fantasy becomes engineering. Tonight, we step into that fragile space between what sounds absurd and what may one day become ordinary. 4 sci-fi ideas. 4 doors into futures that could change where we live, how we travel, and whether our species survives at all. First, the space elevator. Not a rocket, but a road to orbit. Imagine a cable stretching from Earth to space, so long and so strong that electric climbers can crawl upward, carrying cargo, equipment, maybe one day entire crews. No explosive launch, no roaring fire, just a steady ascent from planet to stars. The challenge is brutal. We would need materials stronger than almost anything we can mass produce today. But if we solve that, space stops being a rare destination and starts becoming infrastructure. Orbital factories, giant telescopes, even settlements beyond Earth could become cheaper, safer, and unimaginably more common. Second, communication that defies distance. Quantum entanglement already lets particles share a relationship so strange it once made even great physicists uneasy. The dream is seductive. If nature links things beyond ordinary limits, but future technology create forms of communication that feel almost instant across staggering distances. Right now, the science does not hand us a simple, faster-than-light phone. But even the pursuit matters. Secure quantum networks are already emerging, and every breakthrough forces us to rethink distance itself. For a civilization spread across planets, time lag is not just annoying, it is isolation. Crack that barrier, and humanity stops feeling scattered. Third, floating cities. It sounds like a dream pulled from concept art, yet rising seas, crowding coastlines, and resource pressure could make the ocean our next frontier. Picture self-sustaining arcologies, drifting or anchored offshore, with food grown in vertical farms, fresh water pulled from desalination systems, and energy harvested from sun, wind, and waves. These would not just be luxury experiments. They could become climate lifeboats, research hubs, and entirely new kinds of nations. If land becomes less predictable, humanity may respond, not by retreating, but by learning to build where the horizon never ends. Fourth, a backup for Earth itself. Not just data, but life. Seed banks already exist, but future survival may demand something far larger. Off-world vaults, preserving genomes, ecosystems, medical knowledge, languages, art, and the biological memory of our planet. A lunar archive, shielded beneath rock, could endure disasters that might erase entire civilizations on Earth. It is a haunting idea because it admits our fragility. Yet it is also profoundly optimistic. To build a backup is to declare that humanity intends to continue, even through catastrophe. Not because we expect collapse, but because we finally understand how precious the living world really is. A ladder to orbit, networks that challenge distance, cities that float, vaults that preserve life beyond one world. None of these ideas is simple. Some may fail. Some may arrive in forms we can barely predict. But the future has never belonged only to what seems reasonable in the present. It belongs to the questions we dare to keep asking. The impossible is often just reality before its first breakthrough. And somewhere in a lab, on a launch pad, or in the mind of someone still unknown, tomorrow may already be under construction.